Now to do a clean install and formatting of Windows 8. The particular version that I'm doing this video on is Windows 8.1 Pro 64-bit, and this will work on all versions of Windows 8, all full versions of that operating system, 32-bit, 64-bit. So one reason you'd want to do this formatting is if you're having issues with your system. Say you have a bunch of spyware on there popping up on you, your system's running slow, you have viruses on there, whatever the case may be, you want to just start clean from the beginning and wipe the computer out entirely and format it. One thing you'll need to do before you do this is back up all your music data and pictures. Any files you have on there you want to save, because this will destroy that stuff and you will not get it back. So if your computer is so bad that you can't actually boot it up or get in there to do anything, then you're going to have to take it somewhere and have somebody help you with that. That's kind of something different. You'd have to pull your hard drive out of that computer, connect that hard drive to another computer, and then go in and get your files and data off before you could actually reinstall that hard drive back into that computer and format from the beginning. So this is actually from, the beginning, like my system's booted up right now, and I'm showing you how to just go through the process of reinstalling Windows 8. So I'll show you real quick. I do have a CD, or actually that is a DVD, Windows 8.1 Pro full version 64-bit, and I also have a valid product key that I'm going to enter during when I'm going through the installation process, that it will prompt me to enter to do this the valid way and the correct way so I can activate that key. And that key is a series of numbers and letters. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. Just remember to back up all your stuff, guys, before attempting to do this. Now, I am doing this on a desktop computer, a Dell Optiplex 760. Nothing, fancy, not a gaming system, just a standard desktop. So what you want to do is, if you have those two things, go ahead and put your DVD into the drive, and you want to restart your computer. Now, mine is a Dell, and I'm going to show you guys what you'll have to do as soon as it restarts. You want to hit F12 right at the beginning. If you look at the top right of my screen, once this starts, you'll see it say boot options. Okay? This is going to be important because you need to boot from this Windows DVD in order to go through this process. We'll just give it a second to restart, and then it should come up to the screen here and give me the option to boot from DVD. Top right of my screen, it'll say F12 boot options. So I hit F12, and that's going to get me in here to the boot device menu. Okay. Now, what I want to do is actually select the first one. I would hit enter, and that's going to boot the Windows DVD installation DVD for me. Now let's say some of you guys can't get into that screen and your computer just keeps, you put the disc in, the DVD in, and your computer you restarted it, but it keeps booting back to the desktop. That's not what you want, so I'm going to show you how to go into the system BIOS and set your computer to boot from DVD automatically. Okay? You guys may have to try this a couple times. Some systems are F2, F10, or F12. The Dell that I'm using, the command is F2 to get into the BIOS. Sometimes you can hit escape, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart, and I'm going to start pressing F2 repeatedly, because I know for a Dell system that's going to get me into something that's called the system BIOS, which is what you're looking at now. Okay? Now in this BIOS is where you want to set your boot sequence. For what over here on the right is it says onboard CD-ROM drive. That is actually listed first for me, so my computer is already set to automatically boot, to look for something that's bootable in that drive. Okay, and if I select that,